How are you doing, Internet? I'm Beanuts, and welcome back to Layers of Fear for Shocktogre the 4th. And I think for this one, since the last one was getting a little long, I will check around the 20-minute mark to see if there's a natural break. And if there is, I will cut the video in two. And then if there isn't enough for multiple parts at that point, I'll just put them back together and you guys won't notice, but otherwise, yeah. So we've got our flesh and our blood, and I think now the natural progression would be bone. And I think the sad part of all this madness is that there was a point when they were happy and they even worked together. But then they fell apart really quickly. And that sported up. Is that the doorknob that did that? Yeah. And we won't be able to get through that anyway. Weird how when I put my crosshairs on it, it won't glow. Oh well. And there's... whoa! That was a very specific wind. Those are locked. And that's blocked. There's never anything there, it seems. Paints on what side? Matches and case and brushes on the other, and a pocket watch. Well, let's go forward. Lots of piano, including the one in the hall. It's got chains. Wow, that's really strong. Kind of moved out of the way, too. That's a sort of nice painting. See, he used to be able to make nice things. Come on. About a boy who wakes up in a cave. He finds a mysterious note and a gun. He then journeys through various environments, winds up in a small cabin where it turns out this has all been a product of his subconscious, brought about by a traumatic childhood memory. He killed a guy who murdered his family. Kind of glossing over that. In the real world, he's been drilling in a loony bin the whole time. Get it? The twist is sort of gimmicky, but I think it works. Could you storyboard it for me? If you're interested, I'll send you the details right away. Frankly, I think you should take this job. It pays well, and it would take your mind off, well, you know, everything. Please let me know as soon as possible. Thomas Caldwell. So that's offering him a job. But it might also be offering a hint like, you need help. Is this the only way you can go now? Yep. Well, there's no choice other than forward. Or, you know, quit the game. Still opening the cupboards even when there might not be anything. Is there a point to this room in particular? Oh. Flashing lights. I see you, rocking in your chair. Whoa. Where'd she go? I wonder if that was actually an opportunity with her. Creator's block. Rather little, aren't you? And now it's a block. For real. Blocky, blocky, blocky. Oh, there's now a way out. I didn't try to stop myself there, it stopped me. Okay, that's weird. Something's flashing. I can sort of run. Is there not a door? Oh. It just teleported me. That's not something I can read. June 9th, don't forget. That's 6:09. Or maybe 069. Anywhere there's a number, I'm gonna write it down for later. Wonder whose room this is, though. Those paintings aren't bad. And this one might be the daughter. Whoop. That's one enthusiastic door. Stuff blocking me from going there. Let's turn on light. Oh, it is something I can read. September 15th. More notes today, even worse than before. Sad part is, I agree with every word. Is the painter? Can't read any of the books. in the main hall again. Some scrawling with crayons. Well, that's a lot of books. And I hear whispers. I think. Unless that's rain. Could be rain. It's confusing part in this sound design. Now there are dominoes and a note. Can't read that. I came through that door, right? Yeah. Come on. Open up. Blind fools, cretins, and greats. More bad words. There's something here.
You ordered a true portrait, so that's what I painted, you fucking pleb.
Oh, well, language.
Some artistic sense in your stupid face.
A lot of anger in this guy. Oh, that was the creepy smog guy. Just could not take... What is that? I can't really read. And obviously he couldn't take critique well. It's still blocked. Turn on the light. Come on. Always turn on the lights. And we're up here. That's locked. Okay. Looks like we go down. There aren't any clues or anything I can pick up here. We'll go down. Thought I saw writing on the wall. I'm nervous. That's not a bad painting either. More pipe. Don't know what that is. Is there anything on the table? Lamp to turn on. This ladder is on a rail. Oh well, we can go up the ladder. and we can move it. Is that lined up with something? Whoops. There is something up there. Come on. Come on. Huh? Key. For that room. Let's check. This guy can't move very fast. And we're almost at 20 minutes already. Yep. Come on. Oh, her eyes are out. I assume that's her. Shame we can only use each key once. I mean, I think we can. No, it's not going to prompt us to be able to take it again. Let's go. I'll leave this library before 20 minutes, and then wonder why I didn't split it. Dear Sir, if I'm to be honest, I cannot say your letter was unexpected. Numerous colleagues have informed me that you had previously sought their advice in this matter, and while it is perfectly understandable for a patient to demand a second opinion, I think 16 concurring opinions would be enough. Still, out of respect for you and your wife, I have examined the case thoroughly, and I have to concur with my colleagues. Involuntary muscle spasms are not uncommon with patients who have suffered burns as severe as your wife did. What you refer to as a freakish grin or an unnerving yelp, though many would find such expressions hurtful, could indeed be manifestations of nerve damage. The other symptoms do not seem to be physiological, but rather psychological in nature. Traumatic events can lead to severe stress, and that is nothing to be ashamed of. As to demand that we fix your wife, we have to understand that what she went through cannot be undone with one simple procedure. It is a long, arduous process that will require all your strength and support. Please feel free to contact me or your colleagues, should you wish to discuss a long-term rehabilitation process. Robert Richards, MD. Another quack. I don't think you're being very kind. In fact, I agree with him. That was odd. Different stuff in here. And I guess this is where the phone was. There's scraps again. Wait, this is the ladder. So is there one on each side? Now there's kind of a ring. But it seems we're in a loop. Let's see what happens if we go backwards. Ah, that's what it is. And that's also 20 minutes. Whispers? I don't see anything to pick up. Just loop the same way. Ah, there's an exit. And nothing else. Since we found that, I think I'll end this episode here and go on with the next. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can leave a like, comment below what you thought, subscribe to show your support for my channel, and visit my Patreon. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye!